It is hot. The view is so pretty. Look at the UFO. Excuse my attire. I'm sweating. I need to go work out, so I'm not changing until I do so. Look at the outline. Look how pretty that is. Jumping back into the story. Now, my brain is all scattered because I just recently learned some information, but I am going to do my best to try to stay on timeline. Those posters I ended up doing on my day off. Nothing was said about it being done. Now, like I was saying, I did leave notes in other vehicles as well. Nothing was said about that. I did end up meeting a lot of great people at the post office. They gave me flowers, they gave me plants, loved it all. And this was throughout my entire time there. Like I said, there was a lot of talk at the post office, and majority of the time they were putting him down when in reality they never should have to begin with. They should have actually put me down because of what I was doing, and I completely understand why he was mad. So when they would come to me and they would be like, "Oh, he's this," and "Oh, he's that," negative word, I would get mad and I'd be like, "No, he's not." I never told them like why I felt that way, but honestly, it was my fault and he did not deserve to be called those negative names to begin with. After I had done that, I got really into tags. Now, this is very important, and I'll get into that later as well. I also used to pray the only way that I knew how in my mail truck. Again, this is before I found the religion that I currently study now. When I would pray, I would literally pray for my family, for the people at the post office, for firefighters, for cops, for vets, etc. And I remember being on this one specific route one day, and this lady came up to me and she was like, literally about to be in tears. And she was like, "Thank you so much for everything," and gave me $20. I've also had people offer me food, snacks, etc. So, after the posters, like I was saying, I was leaving notes for everybody. I ended up leaving a note one day for a guy's route that I was casing. I was not doing the route, I was just casing it for him because mine was done. And he was casing somebody else's route. I left a little note that said, "Have a great day," the person's name. Now, I watched him take a picture of it and send it to somebody.